Experience changes how we view things. Iram Hussein is in her mid-20s and is wearing a long white dress. She sits with her legs crossed and is slightly slouched. She's holding a cup of coffee with one hand and often gestures or moves her hair out of her face with the other. She also clears her throat a few times and nods her head frequently. I think experience changes how we view things, so I feel like the TV shows I watched at your age made more sense. There was interesting plots, there were life lessons to be learned, but it was always done in a funny, interesting way, and I feel like that's lacking in TV now. I think it's important to have media in our modern society because without it, revolutions and things like this won't occur. I mean, the idea of Twitter sparking a revolution halfway around the world is a greater impact because there's information at our fingertips, and that's something that generations before us didn't have the privilege to do. I feel like we can only benefit from this because with our intelligence and the knowledge that we have, we make a better decision. If the media ceases to exist, it would be as if we were North Korea, I'm assuming, because I don't know much about North Korea, and I don't know if North Korea knows much about us. But that's the idea of it, like the division between East Berlin and West Berlin, and being so in your own space that you're not aware of what's happening in the world. And that's a scary place to be. Life would be so boring without the media. It would. The only reason it'd be so boring is because we use media, even if it's informative, we use it as a form of entertainment. You know, there's a reason why a generation before us sat around radios and, listened to TV shows and programs and things like that. It's because it was a form of entertainment. And now we have so many forms of entertainment. If I wanted to watch a YouTube video or a TV show, a reality TV show, everything is so available to me. I remember a time, I sound like I'm 80 years old, but I remember a time where I didn't have these things and I would have to go to my local library and open up an encyclopedia and find out and research things and document things and read out, bibliographies by hand. And now I feel like the generation after us, or this, you go to the internet as your main source of information. That books seem secondary to you and almost useless because you get more accurate, more immediate information from the internet. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to have so much information because you can only learn from it, whether it's positive or negative. You're exposing yourself to something new. But I do believe we should have a greater dependence on books. I'm frightened for the next generation to think that books are going to become records the way the generation before us have. And there's something amazing about seeing something in print and reading it and holding it and feeling that it's a real thing, that someone created it. Then it's just skimming through it on the internet or on a Kindle or on an iPad.